Have you thought about it, unified?
I had thought about it, but some of these Wasteland traders, well, they aren't exactly the organizational type.
Yeah.
It'd take a pretty savvy businessman to make it worth their while to work together. Frankly, I'm not sure even I'm up to the task.
That's a shame. I have all these caps, nowhere to spend them.
That certainly is quite a lot of caps. It really would be a shame for those to go to waste, wouldn't it? I suppose I can call in a few favors with the caravans, talk with them about their inventory. Must keep the customers happy, right? So you just let me know what you'd like to see from the caravans, and I'll let them know what to focus on.
Food and camps?
Ah, then you'll be wanting Doc Hoff, or the Good Doctor, as he prefers. He prescribes everything from a good meal to stim packs to things that'll make your brain get up and dance.
Oh. He should expand his inventory.
The Good Doctor's lab equipment isn't cheap. It'll cost about 200 caps for him to offer higher quality material.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send word to the Good Doctor right away.
It's there. That's fine.
Sure thing. Interested in any of the other traders?
Weapons?
Then you'd be looking for Lucky Harith, adventurer, martial artist, and occasional collector of the most deadly items known to mankind. He's a bit of an eccentric, but he deals in more weaponry than you can shake a sharp stick at. In fact, he's probably got a sharp stick, too.
Oh. Tell him to get some more stuff.
Harith's got quite a lot of weapons, but I'm sure he could improve his stock. An investment of 200 caps should see to that nicely.
All right.
Excellent. Harith will be delighted. He usually is by most things, really.
Oh. Good.
Sure thing. Interested in any of the other traders?
Well, you may as well go round robin. And hit
Our man
everybody.
Crow handles most armor and clothing out on the trail. He grew up a tribal, but he traded in his loincloth for much snappier apparel long ago.
Yeah.
It takes a fair amount of capital to expand into higher quality material, you know. Improving Crow's wardrobe would require a one-time investment of, say, 200 caps.
All right.
Excellent. I'll send word to Crow right away.
Enough of
Sure
that.
thing. Interested in any of the other traders?
Miscellaneous?
That'd be Crazy Wolfgang. He does
right there.
repairs and general supplies, but he prefers to call himself a junk dealer.
Yeah.
As he says, he's overjoyed to assist those who have a deep need for his junk. He's just like that. Says it catches people's attention.
It's snappy. Wide array.
With an investment of about 200 caps, I'm sure he could improve the quality of his materials, or at least offer more of them.
You know what? Go for it.
Excellent. I'll see to it right away.
That's enough.
All right, you're the boss.
Yeah, I know I am. Anything to trade?
You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner.
Good. Directions.
Glad to help, glad to help.
Caravans.
When they're in town, you can find the caravan trader out front of the town. They say it's a good way to catch a visitor's eye.
Food?
You'll want to talk with Joe Porter over in Dot's diner. I don't know who Dot was, but I'm sure Porter's food does her memory proud. Enjoy! Sure thing. Which one would you like to talk about?
Oh, we've done this.
All right.
Tell me more.
If it'll help, I'm glad to.
What can you tell me about the ant?
Now, one day there was a crazy woman leading a bunch of ants into town. She said humanity was dead and the ants would inherit the earth, stuff like that.
I know
Well,
a
that gave
scientist
Dom
you should
plenty of
talk
time to line up a shot or two on the ants. She ran away, but every once in a while she'd stage an attack again. She wasn't much of a threat then. In fact, she was sort of entertaining at first. Gave everyone in town something to talk about.
Yeah.
But when the mechanists started fighting her, things got bad. Ants are easy to shoot, but add robots with lasers, it got real nasty.
Tell me about this mechanist.
The mechanist used to be our town mechanic, Scott Walensky. Quiet guy, but plenty fierce with a wrench and some solder. Guy used to take care of a robot that protected the town until it got torn up in one of the ant agonizer's lame little attacks. I guess he took it personal because he made a mechanical suit and called himself the Mechanist, said he would lead a robot army to fight her.
Oh.
Now he doesn't even respond to his name, and his robot army is more dangerous to the town than the ants ever were.
I don't think that could help stop them.
My nephew Derek might know more about them. I swear it's all I can do to keep him from running into the fight whenever they come out. He might know more about where you can find them, but don't encourage the poor boy. He's had enough close calls.
Oh, okay.
I most heartily agree.
Talk to you later.
Good luck with those two troublemakers.
Trouble, chameleon.
Hey,
Hey, my
what do you
chickie.
want? Can't you see I'm busy?
You're just standing in the middle of the street. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just want to say hi.
Fine. Hi. Whatever. I'm Machete, and I've got better things to do than talk with you. Scram.
Do you know anything about the antagonizer?
I know Dom doesn't want me just killing them. He and the Mechanist used to be friends or something. All I know is, next time they come to town, I bet I could solve the whole problem with one bullet for each of them.
Probably. Tell me about town.
This whole place would fall apart if it weren't for Dom and me keeping anyone from causing too much trouble. Fat old Roe may think he runs the place, but it's only because Dom lets the idiot.
Oh. What? That's it?
What?
Directions.
Busy. Go ask someone else.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Just follow the robot back to the lair. Let's see real quick. New.
Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it? The antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the Mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!"
Yeah. Can you tell me about them?
The antagonizer, she's this evil supervillain who's trying to wipe out humans with her ants. And the Mechanist protects us with his robots. And when they fight in town, it's incredible!
I know, I saw.
There's all these lasers and biting and blood, and it's crazy! And then my uncle says I need to stay inside. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek.
I agree. Life around here is pretty hard, huh?
Yeah, I guess. There's no one to play with. Everyone is so serious. It really kinda sucks. But the antagonizer's strong and forceful, and the Mechanist, he's smart and good. They make things fun. Well, exciting anyway. I bet it's awesome to be them. Maybe they'll let me be their sidekick.
What do you know about the antagonizer and the Mechanist?
You mean the superheroes? Yeah. I'll try to watch all of their fights.
It's kind of interesting you're merging with that counter. What are their superpowers? Do they have any weaknesses?
That's easy. The antagonizer's suit makes her super agile. But I guess her ants are pretty weak on their own. Just watch out for her royal guard. The Mechanist robots are a lot tougher, and his suit makes him super smart. I don't think he has any weaknesses. Well, maybe one. Since he's a good guy, he's not as ruthless as the antagonizer. Like, he'd never hurt an innocent like me, if he could help it.
Okay. Tell me more about the antagonizer.
I don't know much about her, except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kinda cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks.
Yeah.
I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says, don't encourage the poor boy.
Oh, I know who I'm talking to next. What about the Mechanist?
I knew the Mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town.
Cool.
But one day, the antagonizer killed his favorite robot.
Aw.
And I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge, on the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the antagonizer.
Oh, very good. Well, that's enough about them.
Well, Okay.
Tell me about town.
It's okay, I guess. I heard it's safer than most places, because the raiders don't bother us. But I've never been anywhere else, so I don't know.
Alright.
Say hi to the mechanist for me.
Sure. Joe.
Just stumbled into town?
Yep.
You sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house.
Well, that's nice.
Welcome to Canterbury.
Thanks.
I'm Joe Porter.
Hello.
I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it.
That's awful nice of you. Thanks, Joe. Looks like a pretty nice place.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Ro do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
Cool. This one.
You mean apart from having cheesy names?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I might know something useful.
What's that?
One of the traders told me she sounded like a girl he used to know. Girl's whole family was wiped out by ants. Not long before she showed up here.
Aw.
But they never found any trace of her body. Said her name was Tanya Kristoff. That might just be our little antagonizer.
Okay. See you later.
Bye.
Jesse. Where should we stop? Antagonizer. Meekness. Yeah, you know what. Cup of Joe. Y'all want a cup of Joe? There's a cup of Joe here. Let's see. There's the door to her lair. Let's see if there's any secrets. Never know where there might be a little secret. Oh, found a secret. Oh, I have a. What's my lockpicking skill at? 30. Oh yeah, no. No, that's just not gonna happen. I need to level up. My speech sucks too. Alright. Fine. Let's let's just go. Oh, jeez. Let's just go wander around, explore some more, level up a bit. I dash heretofore recognized as the investor stylish. Do agree to the following. After negotiations with Ernest Uncle Rowe of Canterbury Commons, an alliance has been struck with the caravan merchants of the capital Wasteland. As their manager, Rowe will oversee their inventories, and investments. The investor may dictate each merchant's specialties and invest in their wares for improved quality goods. This contract is legally binding in so much as it can be enforced by a hired mercenary with guns and no sense of humor. Signed, .. Trade route. Oh, okay. Merchants. Crow, Lucky Harith, Doc Hoff, Crazy Wolfgang. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Hey, Doc Hoff. I'm gonna interrupt you guys'
Morning.
staring contest here for a minute.
Here to see the good doctor? Excellent.
Yes. Buying.
Let's see what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we?
All sorts of good stuff. Refined punga fruit. You don't have any stimmies though, huh? That's too bad. Well, I don't really need this stuff. Maybe I got some stuff I can sell you. Whoops. Let's see. Bombs I'll keep. This I'll keep. This I'll keep. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Those. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Tell you what. Take half the nectar. Get the dirty water. Have all of that. And I'll keep the rest.
Thanks.
Gotta go.
See you next time you need that special little something.
Thanks.
I'm just here to protect the merchandise.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello. Oh. Where? Where?
If you're listening to this tape, then my brains are splattered all over a wall somewhere, and you've got a job to do.
Uh-huh.
You need to retrieve the package and get it safely to Ronald Lauren in Girdershade. Tell him Grady sent you. To get the package,
The hell's
you'll need a
Girder
key.
Shade?
I've stashed it inside an old fire hose case in some maintenance closet in Marigold Metro Station. The key will unlock the safe that contains the package. Look for the room marked by a spinning light. You can't miss it. Good luck. And hopefully, they won't find you too.
Huh. Well, once I find Girder Shade, I'll take him the naughty nightwear. Give me the naughty nightwear. Take a bullet to the face. Oh, 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 ah, 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 ah. Oh, there's an antenna. Distress signal. Recon craft. Outcast. Galaxy. Not in range yet. I'm gonna shoot something in the face. Bang, bang, pow, pow, boom, boom. Oh. Power on. Yankee Bravo. Hey. Okay. Whoop. Turn the radio down. There we go. Ugh. Ghouls. Ghouls out forever.
We'll get him. Damn it!
Ah. I like totes had that, Jesse. It's over there somewhere. Aha! Alright, first ghoul's mine.
Well, that's the end of that.
That is the end of that. Beans. Pistol. Ammo. Oops. Ahem. Excuse me. You're in my way. Come here. Oh, you're fat. Thank you. Oh, this guy died. Beans, beans, beans. Cram. Bombs. Turpentine. Mentats. Stimmy, stimmy. Grognak. Some dirty water. Ooh, my favorite comic. Well, second favorite comic, I guess. Grognak the Barbarian. Woohoo. Let's see here. Oh. Darts. Darts are useful. Some burnt books. Some junk. Some nothing. Nice little shelter.